Oh, there we are. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Coffee and Cards. Oh my goodness gracious. There is technical difficulties. WTF. But that, wait, I'm not sure if it's technical difficulties or not. Can you tell me if you're on Instagram? If you see my Instagram, I guess I could go on my Instagram account and see if I actually do see myself on there. But I want to make sure the Instagram peeps are on. So if you never came here before, I am Heather Danielle. I am a psychic medium, and every Sunday I try to come on here and do some coffee and cards. So that is, the readings. And so hopefully we're going to have a good time. I don't see myself on Instagram, so I got to do that. I got to clean off my desk too. So when you get on, say hi so that I know that you're here. And then the other thing is going to be announced in one moment. Let me make sure that I'm here. And we're going to go here. We're going to go here. And one moment. Do you guys have coffee or do you have tea? Let me know. Okay. So who's here? Who's here? Comment so I know that you're here. So on Coffee and Cards today, I do have the vampires. But the other thing too is I was drawn for some reason to every single one of my Radley Valentine cards. And I'm like, okay. So just really curious if anybody is on has a connection to the name Radley, like for that Radley Valentine, or a name that's like it. I was trying to think of another name that's like an RA name. Randy. Does anybody have like a Randy in spirit? Maybe that's it, because I think that Randy's trying to get in touch with everybody. Okay. There we go. Now the beeps are on. Okay. Sorry if I look dark on Facebook. All right. So here's another thing. Let me know if you have Randy. And then I want to know, today is my Care Bear shirt. And so today, do you feel sleepy? Do you feel lucky? Do you feel fun? Do you feel cheerful? Do you feel grumpy? Do you feel friendly? Which one do you feel? Which Care Bear are you today? I would think I think I'm cheerful. I'm definitely the rainbow. I'm definitely the rainbow one. So let me know. And I'm going to start with this deck here, which is Cheryl Richardson. What is this called? The self-care cards, because it's such a big freaking thing that's happening lately, is that whole self-care crap, right? Feeling lucky, Carolina. I love that one. Linda says cheerful. That was my second. Travis says, lucky today. Oh, good morning from Wisconsin. Yeah. Okay, you guys, I picked a very special card. It is like, you ever get these cards inside? You forget. It's almost like the Joker, I got to figure out what that means, though. Oh, Shirley. I don't know why I'm getting random names. So definitely feel Shirley. There's also the name Anne, but I'm feeling more of Shirley. So Shirley or Randy is what we're looking for. Oh, thank you, Tony. She said that I had the cutest t-shirts. Yeah, I try. And I forgot I actually bought this one. Okay, so just as a group thing right now, we are going to just talk about the truth. Butterflies are huge too. Blue butterflies are big as well. Usually, a lot of the times, butterflies are a woman in spirit. And a lot of times the blue does really remind me of a grandmother. So kind of keep that in the back of your mind. But it says, tell the truth. Integrity is key to living an authentic life. For some reason, I'm just picking up that, many of us or some of us or whatever, whoever is meant to hear this right now, is that sometimes you're playing mental chess with people. And it's like you're assuming that you are saying what they want to hear and that kind of stuff. And it's like, no, you need to speak up about what you want first. And it's going to help out your relationships. I feel like this goes across the board, where it's not just like family and friends and stuff like that, but it's also with like coworkers and bosses and that kind of stuff. Being honest with yourself and then being honest with them. If you don't really know how you truly feel, then you need to journal it out. You need to write it out. You need to talk it out. You actually don't need anybody else with you. You could do it in the car. You could do it on voice memos. You could do it all different kinds of ways, but you really need to own your own truth. Stop playing the mental chess. Stop thinking that you know how other people feel or how they're going to feel about how you feel. You just need to cut it and then just own it. And it's going to make your life so much easier. For some reason, the 4 agreements is coming up again right now. And that biggest one, which is don't make assumptions. Yes. Anila said, I spoke my truth tonight, but it was a lot of arguing and cursing going on between me and my husband. And now I don't know what to expect between us. It's very painful. Yes. And Anelia, you know what? Let me pull you a card over here just really quick and see. Because for some reason, I felt like that was needed. And I feel like I was getting to like not to, this is a big card for you right here. But I was getting to not like regret it. It's just the way that things were said. But I feel like there was a lot of truth, especially with what you were saying. But let me see. Okay, it says increase your knowledge, and then it says education brings opportunities. Take a course, pick up a book, blah 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 blah. For some reason, I'm picking up healing, and it says the number 15. So I feel like 15th is tomorrow, so I'm thinking there's going to be more there. But when it says get more information, it means to not necessarily pick up a book and stuff like that, like what it said, but it's like get more information on why they feel that way or how that you can heal. Okay, so that's the biggest thing. But it says trust and divine purpose, so it's almost like giving me those vibes too that this argument was meant to happen. And if it didn't happen, then it's like, it's just, it would have eventually. And it says this experience has divine meaning, and it says healing will come. Know that you are on a path of growth 100%. And it's number 34. And again, those butterflies are coming up again, blue butterflies, which symbolizes a woman in spirit. For some reason, I'm picking up, I don't feel anyone per se coming in, but I do feel that there's women in your family who have done the exact same thing, to where it's like they were either passive aggressive or they just didn't really speak up in their truth, and or didn't have like those really great fulfilling relationships, and it's time for you to kind of like break the cycle in a way. But then it says here, because it's so painful how he responded to, I'm by myself and I'm pregnant. Okay, I gave him several reality checks and shattered his ego because he thinks he's perfect while he's really not. Yeah, definitely. It kind of sounds like a narcissist, and you're probably an empath. And so then together, you guys are drawn like magnets. A lot of accusing going on, and then him being very deflective. Yes, and that is stereotypical. So it's almost like, oh, remember how like you commented that when we were talking about owning your truth, owning your power and that kind of stuff, you did that. Okay, so now it's time to really rely on spirit and that kind of stuff, because oh my gosh, I was about to say rely on spirit for help, and then look, it says help right here in this other card deck that I was using. Oh my gosh, one second. Do I have the guidebook for that? Oh, I don't, do I? Okay, but yes, it's talking about asking for help. It says receiving is an act of generosity. For some reason, I just feel like getting ducks in a row as well, just in case, because, I just feel like this is like, I don't know, cycles is what I'm getting. Cycles. And it doesn't mean that you guys can't work it out and stuff like that, but it's just like almost like they're trying to get you, I don't know why they keep on saying owning your power. So doing that and then getting your ducks in a row and asking for help. And I don't know why, but I just keep on getting this feeling too. It's like, don't feel bad. And you might not feel bad right now, but you might be feeling bad later on. And it's like, don't feel bad. Maybe some of the ways that you said it, could have been said a little bit nicer, but that's just nitpicking on yourself. You're just really too critical of yourself, like a lot of us are. And you called him a narcissist last night. Yeah, he sounds like a narcissist. I sugarcoat things, just so you know. My dose is heartened because what the fuck, he kept saying he doesn't care. And I was like, okay, I don't either. It's just a tactic. It's just a tactic, girlfriend. Stay with us, okay? Stay with us. But you have to ask for help. And for some reason, I do get spiritual help. So you can ask them, being like, hey, can you make it easier on me, whatever. And you can ask for those kinds of things. But I feel like you also need to get more sounding boards and more of a support system inside of your life right now. Like almost somebody who is would be a sounding board, who would be like unbiased, who would be there for you, is what I'm picking up that you need. Okay? Yes. Yeah, I said it very harshly because I've been so sweet and nice the whole time. Yes, exactly. Yep. But he broke that night. I just couldn't. Yes, exactly. So don't feel bad. Don't feel bad at all. And I think the reason why is that when time goes on, you're going to be like, wow, I can't believe that I acted so harshly. I can't believe I acted like that, because you're so nice and sweet all the time. But that's the thing. It's like, own it when you're mad, own it. Like own that you felt this way and you did the right thing, I feel completely alone and I got a toddler. Yes. Just really quick, because you're going to love this, Anelia, and I think everybody else would too if you haven't heard the story yet. I was in an abusive relationship, and it was with my son's father, and my son was, I think, 4. My son was 4 years old, and I didn't have any place to go. My family sucked. There wasn't an option of living with them or anything like that. And I remember I prayed to God, even though I wasn't spiritual back then. I didn't believe in God. I didn't go to church or anything like that. But I just prayed. I was like, hey, if I'm meant to leave, can you please help me find somebody? And it was so funny because I was going to college at the time, and, just Baker College. And I go into one of my teachers. I had to meet with her that day. And I ended up breaking down and telling her my whole entire story. I'm like, I have nobody. I have nothing. I have nothing. And then she was like, well, it's so crazy, because she prayed that morning that she could find somebody that could live and take her, that needed it, her take over her basement apartment that she had. And so it was like that. Within a week, I had left my abusive marriage and I was living with her in her house, my teacher, for the summertime while I saved up money and everything else like that, inside of this basement apartment that had a bedroom for my son. It had a living room, had a kitchen, it had laundry, it had a waterfall outside. It had like 2 waterfalls outside. Like, it was freaking crazy. And I was able to save up all the money that I needed and everything else. I didn't have to go live with my toxic family members or anything like that. So just know there's craziness out there that spirit will orchestrate for you when the time is right. And also spirit, God, whatever you want to call it, actually paid for my divorce too. So think about that. Oh, it's all right. Yeah. You know what? It makes you stronger, right? Everything makes you stronger. Okay. So let's keep on going on. Yes. Is Instagram still there? I don't know. I think this is very weird today. Oh my God. Okay. I was going to try and get a couple little individual, but this just came out and it says blessings. And it says count your blessings. A grateful heart attracts more joy, love, and prosperity. Definitely. We have to concentrate on what we do have as opposed to who we don't have. Okay, and by the way, I don't know if anybody was on here when I said it, but does anybody have a Shirley or a Randy in spirit? I feel like I'm getting those names very strongly. I feel like they're just trying to come through to say hi. I feel too like their family is going through a lot. I don't know if this is 2 families or it's just that you guys are going through the thing, but the same things, but I just feel like they're trying to let everybody know in the family, everything is happening for a reason. I feel like I'm kind of anxious right now. Hey, I know, we know, don't worry so much. We got your back. And it's things are happening according to divine plan. Randy is your living brother. Okay. I wonder if he's going through anything though, or why I'm doing this. I don't understand. I'm tapping my foot. My mother-in-law is moving with my husband. I can't see to trust both of them. Okay. One second. And Colleen, you have Aunt Shirley. She's still alive. How is she doing? Have spoken truth and communication seems to have ended with someone. Am I likely to hear from them? Feeling hurt and would love some clarity. Okay, so first off, Carolina, this is the number 2 card. So things talks about coming together. And it also says angels of healing are with you. And it says a time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while I enhance your strength. Okay, here's the thing is that what I get is that I get no. All right. But it's even if you do hear back from them, it's I still get an X like this. I get not good, not good to continue on with that communication with that person. All right. So it's almost they're trying to get you to heal from it and move on. I'm going to be honest, when it comes to this kind of stuff, psychic mediumship, all that kind of thing, psychic stuff, it's the future is subjective. So at any time, anybody can go ahead and change the course of their action. But right now, it does not seem like they're going to reach out to you again. And if you want that clarity and stuff like that, if you're not going to get it through them, you're going to have to get it through internal work and that kind of stuff. But I almost feel like they're just trying to get you to heal it without having that closure. So that's the thing is you can start to move on now, and then of course, if they change their mind or whatever, they change their mind, but I don't feel like that's happening right now. It's almost here's the thing. Sometimes though, when you say, okay, that's it, I'm moving on, I don't care anymore, that's when it actually happens. But if you were trying to get that closure and you're chasing after it, it might never happen. So, but I'm getting, as of right now, no, spirit saying they're not, and it's not good for you to continue on with that friendship, relationship, communication with that person, and then just move on. Okay, let me see. I have a grandma Shirley, but I was not close to her. Okay, there we go. Okay, living. Our dad isn't well. Okay, she passed. Okay, let me see what is going on. Who is this? Let me see if I can get some more of the Shirley. The Shirley does feel like a grandmother. She does. I feel like the blue butterfly situation. And it doesn't matter if you're close to her or not, because I know that there's people inside of the living and whom she was close to. I also feel the name Dan too, so I don't know if there is a Dan connected to the Shirley, or it could be something like Danielle, Danny. Why was I thinking Nathaniel? But whatever. And so anything else? Yeah. So this woman, let me make sure that I'm picking this up right. Okay, yeah. It's either she's been gone for a little while, or there was distance. So because she's showing me this. And then also she makes me feel like she was older when she passed. I don't know why, but she's showing me, even though she was older when she passed, There's something about when she was in her 50s or 60s. Maybe that's when you knew her, maybe? I don't know. Or when you spent a lot of time with her. I'm also seeing her play cards. I feel like she's old school. She's showing me Virginia Slims, so I don't know, like the cigarette. I don't know if she's the one that actually smoked or people have smoked like that with her. I feel like she's saying that she's over here with another gentleman. I'm not going to bring him in yet because I want to make sure that I get more information from her. I'm closing my eyes because it's just like a little harder for me to concentrate on her. She definitely seems like that old school. Let me see anything else. I'm getting raspy. I don't know. Was she a smoker and then she quit or something like that? Because it keeps on going back and forth. Okay. So Rachel, you said all of that. Yes. Okay. Rachel, did you resonate with the name Dan at all? I'm just curious. Let me see something else too, because let me see why she's coming on. Let me see. Okay. Yes, and she was a smoker. Okay. There we go. Look at that butterfly. She's so freaking sending butterflies like to the whole freaking family. I don't know why, but I feel like she's talking about somebody else being sick here. Like maybe somebody else in the family. Was anybody else diagnosed with something recently? I don't know why, but I feel like she's saying daughter. So I'm like, okay, is her daughter still alive or is her daughter over there? I don't even know. I don't know why, but she also pulled this one up too, which is like, it's not your fault. Usually this has to do something with the passing, but I don't think it has anything to do with their passing. I think that she's talking about like, it's not your fault with this crap that's going down with the family or has, gone down with the family. So it's just something really weird. And I don't know why, but I feel like, okay, first off, I don't know, Rachel, if you have somebody else that's over on the other side that was like a grandfather or whatever that liked to play with the ear or had that really, sometimes like they'll tug at my ear when they were also, that type of like old school humor, I'm talking about, where it's like, oh, the fridge is running, go catch it, or they're like, oh, there's a, oh, look, I got your nose and there's a coin behind your ear, that kind of thing. So let me know if that makes sense, because I feel like that person's coming in as well, possibly with her. So let me know. Okay, my Shirley wasn't a smoker, but my dad did. Yeah, her daughter had died before her. Oh, wow. Okay. Yes, my grandpa was very goofy, her husband. There you go. Okay, so Rachel, I definitely think that I'm with you. And I think one of the big things that they're talking about, though, is that like it doesn't matter how long people have been gone for, and it doesn't matter like what your relationship was like with them, is that they're always like you have people on the other side rooting for you, and then they can help you out too. So I think that's definitely one of the biggest things is help you. And then what's up with the daughter? Like is it your mother? Is this your mom's mom? I'm just curious. Because they brought up daughter. So let me know. I had that ear and nose weirdness. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yes. Let me do this really quick. And then while I wait on that from Rachel, if about the daughter, is this your dad's dad or your mom's dad? Your dad's stepmom. Okay. Dad's stepmom. I don't understand, but she's talking about daughter. I don't know if she has a daughter. Does she have a daughter in the living? I don't know. But let me see. Give me the thing. It says 16 and it says it's almost over. Your current challenges will soon be resolved and you'll be able to look in the future with a smile. And I love the freaking number 16. And I would also just keep in the back of your mind too, Tuesday. All right. So just in case there's any kind of cool energy, things that happen on Tuesday, but definitely I feel like, hey, they're saying that, any kind of issue that you've been worried about, hey, it's going to be good. Oh, she passed. Okay. Her daughter passed because she must be with her daughter. And even though I'm not feeling it right now, what I would assume because of the way that it's coming in is that her daughter passed after her and that she's helping to bring in her daughter, And then as I tune into a little bit more too, I feel like she's really trying to get the family involved because there's something there where the family is not like open to receiving signs or messages and things like that. And she really, really wants them to be around. Yeah, so let me know. And and I feel like she's just sending you so much freaking love. So much love. Oh my gosh, Juanita, happy 44th birthday. And it says here to put your creative energy into action, which is so crazy too, because as soon as I sing your name too, I seen a lot of freaking energy around your name. And I seen that you are very, very creative. You have lots of freaking really cool ideas and stuff like that. And then it says here, it's number 25 as well. So it says Archangel Gabriel. I'm sorry, but as soon as I said the number 25, I actually got somebody related to you in this month of December that has passed. Someone either passed or their birthday was in December. I guess it could be that they really love freaking Christmas, but they would have to be a really big Christmas freak in order to do that. So keep that in back of your mind. OMG WTF. And there's 25 people watching right now via whatever I'm looking at right now, like the thing. So that's really cool. Okay. So anyways, I'm going back to this. Archangel Gabriel joins me to spark your creativity, to help you communicate your vision and motivate you to create something beautiful. And that's the thing. I keep on feeling this back and forth thing. Like you either like feel like you want to go and like you learn about this and then you go back, or you feel like you really want to do this and then you go back. And it's like you keep on going back into your comfort zone, but they're like really wanting you to push outside of your comfort zone because you do have a lot of really good ideas and stuff like that and things that you really want to do. And it's like, now it's time to strike with your iron is hot. It's almost like make this 44th year like your freaking year. All right. Who gives a crap? Like if you're doing it by yourself or whether people support you or not, like you have to freaking do it. I don't know why. And are you this person? I'm just kind of curious because it's just kind of curious how they said this, but are you the type of person that can go do things by yourself? Because I feel like that's one thing that they were emphasizing on. Like you can go out and do shit by yourself and you don't have to have anybody else's permission, anybody else to do it with you. You'll make friends along the way. So let me know. Let me know. Yep. Your dad's birthday was in December. Okay, tons of messages now. Oh, okay, yes, perfect. And I just love it so much. Oh, and by the way, just really quick, if you got my email about the free Destiny report, that was a lot of fun. So check your email because if you left me a review, right, then I said that I'd give you guys this Destiny report. And I need your birthday though, so I totally forgot that I need your birthday. So definitely send that to me. But there was something else that I wanted to say about it. Okay, so the Destiny Reports are this software by Robert Lee Camp. It's a very expensive software. That's the reason why, another reason why that I'm offering the report and stuff like that. So it's through his thing. I don't even have the books here. I was going to show you the books. But anyways, it's really, really cool because Robert Lee Camp blends the numerology, the cards, and astrology. So definitely that's still going on. I think I'm doing it for a week. So you have until... was it next Thursday? Yeah, next Thursday for the free Destiny report from him. So I just thought it was so cool. These Destiny reports are just like so freaking accurate. So, okay, let me do this one first. Oh, I love this. Number 35, and it says, trust in the guidance you are receiving. Archangel Uriel has blessed you with a brilliant epiphany. I am also to present a clear way for your worries so that you can trust in the divine guidance. I don't know why, but I get money a lot with that card. So I'm not sure. This is like for whoever can take this, but I just feel like with the money situation, I don't know why, but I feel like money is coming in. So if you are like worried, if you are stressed and that kind of stuff like that, it's like, don't allow yourself to be caught up in like the bills right now because it's going to work out. And I know that might be kind of vague for me to say, but I am like picking up that whoever hears this and thinks that it's for you, then that's going to help. Like even myself included too. So if you've gotten some big bills lately, or you're looking at your credit card statements or whatever it is, it's like, hey, not to worry that I feel like there's going to be either some relief coming with like lower bills or, you know, more customers or whatever it is, more clients. And then you're going to be able to make that up. It's almost like, I just feel like it's a season. OMG WTF, Juanita got the 35 card, or this is the 35 card, and she saw 35 yesterday. That is freaking crazy. I'm just curious, Juanita, do you have a connection to March or May? Let me know if you do. Okay, and she's very independent. Okay, cool. So when I was talking to Juanita about like, okay, can you go out and do shit by yourself? And she's like, oh yeah, she's very independent. She could totally do it. Okay, good. So awesome. That doesn't hold you back. All right. So, man, got some stress in my shoulders. Okay. Oh, you do? Okay. Just because the 3 is March, it could possibly be in March, and 5 could possibly be May. And so a lot of times it could be the person or whatever it is that you have that connection to in that month. So for example, if my birthday was in March, so then that would be me. And then, May is my mom. So there's a connection there. Does that make sense? Like that's how I connect those together. So whatever you have in March and whatever you have in May, connect those together. It could be them saying hi to you. You need to spend more time with them, whatever it is, it's going together. All right. Well, actually, we're going to do pick a card already. Can you believe it? It's already almost 9:30. All right. So if you've never been here for a pick a card before, I have 3 cards laying right down here in front of me. And we are going to ask your spirit guides, angels, past loved ones, whoever it is here today that is a part of the 100% love and light, the teachers of the highest truth and compassion, to help bring us and guide us to the card that is meant for us today, that has a message for us today. All right, so A, B, or C? C, B, or A? Which card seems like it has the most energy around it when I say it? A, B, or C? C, B, or A? Does it sound like I'm saying one of them higher than the other? Does it sound like I'm saying one of them lower? A, B, or C. I've been warming up, and you can also do this too. They teach that in pranic healing to go ahead and activate those hand chakras. And you can rub them together as well. Put A inside of a little bubble. Feel the energy. The more that you practice feeling the energy, the more sensitive you'll get to it, and the easier it'll be to feel it. Put B inside of your hands, imagining a little bubble, feeling it. And then C, putting in a little bubble and feeling it. Maybe you're more clairvoyant, which is clear seeing. So in your mind's eye, you could put A, B, and C inside of your mind's eye right here. And then see if you notice that any one of them is brighter, more dull. All right. So definitely post whichever card that you have. And like this post too, if you haven't already, when you're done, to let me know that you guys are good. So I tell you what, I don't know. I'm either going to take all of them or I'm going to take none of them, because in each one of those little things that we did, each one of them felt differently, you know? So I'm like, oh, okay. So if you are not sure, then you could just go ahead and listen and then see which one pops up and makes sense to you. Okay. All right. All right. Yes. Good job. Okay. You ready? All right. See, I'm going a little fast because if you go slower, then you could go ahead and what will happen? Like your ego will take over. All right, here we go. Ooh, number 8, it says deeper insights are at hand. Love this. So number 8, 8th of the month, or if you got August, it says your overall plan is overall good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward. So it's talking about getting more freaking information. It's talking about don't take action right now until you have more information. So whatever it is, if you're like going to invest in something, if you're going to take a class, take a course, whatever it is, you need a little bit more information before you move forward. All right. So I would reach out to that person and ask them. The other thing too is that I feel like whatever it is that you're going through and you chose A, you need to get like either a second opinion or you need to get like another professional to work with you. So couple of incidences too, like, okay, if you're buying a house, then you need to maybe get a different inspector or a second opinion on the appraisal of the house, right? If you're talking about work and that kind of stuff, then it's like you are going to have to wait. You need more information. You're going to have to ask a little bit more questions. Maybe you're going to have to do a little bit more digging. Number 8, I swear to gosh, it's just like so freaking clear. I'm also seeing horses with number 8 as well. This horse is really, really standing out. And then I also see communication really, really big, of course, you know. But I really do feel that card A people, like all this stuff is divine guidance. And I know that like we always say that like everything happens for a reason and stuff, but I really do feel like the divine source and spirit is with you. And then also I feel, it's so funny, I was going to say, I think I feel more of a female spirit, like female in spirit for the card A people. But as soon as I said that, I feel more men coming through. So then I feel like you have both men and women on the other side that are trying to help you out with this. And I don't know, as soon as I said that, I get house. But it's just like, they keep on saying like, you know, making sure that you just know that everything for card A people, you're on the right path. That's all I can say. It's just that you just need to get a little bit more information before you trailblaze forward. I'm sorry. Like I usually like to have it be a little bit more, but I don't have anything more. Yeah. The only other thing that I can pick up from this is literally saying, keep your thoughts on the positive. Be careful that you're manifesting stuff. And yeah, I feel like your third eye is going crazy. So you're open spiritually. So I feel like you're open to the divine guidance. So just keep that in the back of your mind. And if you are apprehensive or not sure like who to go with or what to do, that kind of stuff, then asking for those signs and they'll communicate back with you. Oh, okay. All right. Linda says, yes, I'm going to buy a house. Okay. Okay. My mom was born August. My mom and dad have passed. There you go, Anita. Okay. That makes me feel better. Okay. That is so funny. Okay. That's good. My issue is my house is in Michigan and I picked A, having issues with insurance company. Okay. Yes. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. Perfect, Colleen. So that means getting a different insurance company, a different appraisal, getting somebody that helps in this kind of matter, you know, going ahead, Googling, you know, like, what do I do when this happens? Who can I reach out to? Because I feel like then if you chose card A, you need to get somebody else in. Yeah. Oh gosh, Tony, did you choose A? I picked A and having a baby in August. Yay! Good to know the loved ones are with me. Okay, good. Okay, I felt kind of bad because I was like, I'm not getting anything else for card A. So I'm happy that it resonated. And then Kelly said, we're also considering buying a house, buying some land now, and going into a second option for financing. Ooh, there you go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Denise, what I would do is I listen to this next card that I'm going to pull. Insurance claim, hired a lawyer, house flooded. Oh my gosh. Yes. So who can you get on your side? Does that make sense? Like you need to bring in somebody. You need more information. You need something else. You need some kind of what is that called? Person that tells you what to do or can give you insight on what to do. All right, so here we go. Is card B, and this is one, and it says all in perfect timing, which is hilarious, Denise, because you just came on and it was like freaking perfect timing. So this is for anybody who chose card B. And Kmo, I would also listen to this one too. Okay. It says, this is it. It's time to take action now. I will be here to help you every step of the way. So it's like, hey, whatever you've been thinking about, whatever you've been dreaming about, whatever it is, it's time to take action. Card A was more about getting people involved in helping you before you take action. B is like, hey, take action now. If you chose both card A and B, then it's like in one area of your life is where you need to take the freaking action now. And the other area is where you're going to need a little bit of help. And so what this is also talking about too, spirit is with you. So if you chose card B, you have a lot of past loved ones over on the other side. I have to tell you, I really feel big, ginormous grandmother energy on the other side that's just trying to flourish you. Like this would be like I'm picking up more of like a grandma kind of style where she was a spoiling kind of grandma, that she was the kind that you would like sit on her lap and cuddle with her and those kinds of things. Like she was the spoiling type of grandmother for these card B people. And I also feel like you are leaving money on the table, and it's like you need to like relook at some of those things. Like, are you paying too much in bills? Are you paying for subscriptions that you're not using? You know, all those kinds of things, or investments, you know, or are you not investing? Like, do you need to do this? It's just like, or are you just always giving away your money? There's something to do with your finances for the card B people to where it's almost like they're saying that you need to clean it up a little bit and then it'll get a little bit better. But it's just almost like you have to be receiving and receptive of abundance. You have to feel that you're worthy and that you're good enough and those kinds of stuff. So don't settle is another thing for B. But right now it's like talking about striking with the iron is hot. I almost feel like you might be getting a lot of those messages about, oh, wait until the time is right. And it's like, no, just freaking do it. And oh my gosh, I'm getting my own message too. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's really, really freaking cool. Oh my gosh, I'm kind of nervous. Okay, and so what I'm picking up though, for everybody, but it's like sometimes we want signs. Sometimes we want spiritual signs, and we want to be pigeonholed into what the right decision is, because then that makes us feel better. It makes us feel like, okay, I have no other choice but to do this. But what I'm picking up for card B people is you're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to make a choice, and Spirit's not going to make it for you. So if you want something, you are going to have to do it. You're going to have to go through it. Spirit's hands off. It's almost like, you know, how there's helicopter parents and, you know, it's really hard to make any choices because they're just always around. It's like almost like your spirit guides and God and stuff like that are like, hey, the world's your freaking oyster. You go out there, you know, like their training wheels are freaking off. And the reason why that I was really surprised, I just have to tell you, was that, hopefully my husband's not watching, is that there is this cruise with Robert Lee Camp, the guy that, you know, I did those reports for, that if you guys did the Destiny reports, like in September around my birthday, and I wasn't going to go without my husband, but maybe now I will, because I think that's what I'm getting guided to do. So bam. And for some reason, it can be January, it could be like the first of the month, but I'm also getting to new beginnings, like starting off on a brand new journey. And this is the time to step forward. It's the time to go. And it's like almost like for some reason, I'm just getting like how like today it's like not that sunny out in Michigan, and it's like cloudy, but it's like, don't let the cloudiness like really stop you from moving forward. I know we all want just like the bright shining path light, you know, that says this is the path you're supposed to go on. You know, it might not be for B. You might not be having that, but you need to keep on freaking going forward, and the path will light up eventually. You know, there's not one bright path for you right now for card B people. Sorry about that. My aunt just lifted me my grandma's old cross for her 40th birthday. Oh, wow. I want signs. Me too, freaking Rachel. Jinx, I say just do it at the same time. Oh my gosh. Carrie says, having Wi-Fi issues. Oh my gosh, I only catching bits and pieces. I may have to come back and watch a replay. Yeah, but whatever bits and pieces you get, that's meant to be. I've been thinking about leaving my job after 23 years. I picked B. Damn, Rachel, that sucks, doesn't it? Because it's like, it's like you don't have your you don't have that clear thing. It's almost like, hey, what do you want? It's like, what do you want? That kind of thing. It's like they're not giving you any other advice. It sucks. I know. But it's like taking action. It's almost like sometimes taking action is better than sitting there waiting. Does that make sense? Like the stress of not making a decision sometimes is worse than just making the decision. Action is good. I love taking action too. I do. Okay. See people is 4. Be a light to others. And it says, you have a powerful message to share. Shine your light on the world so that others can learn from you. Card C people. I want to know who the heck got C, because I feel like you are getting a talking to if you chose card C right now. So 4 could obviously be about April, the 4th of the month, but also about laying down a foundation and security and finances. Oh, well, Anita, okay. Because I feel like C people, you're getting smacked upside the head freaking right now. They're like WTF, like you need to stop hiding. You need to get out there. You need to be doing a little bit more. You need to get off of the couch. You need to stop living the same day, in and out. It's like, are you living the same day all the time? And then even if you're going on adventures and stuff like that, are you still going to the same places with those adventures? It's like spirit for card C people, like you need to get out. You need to go away. You need to have new friends. You need to do new stuff. You need to do all those kinds of newness things is what I'm picking up. And then also too, they're telling me that it might not be the right time right now. No, actually they're telling me that it is. Okay, it's a time now to start sharing parts of your story, no matter what kind of part of your story that it is. So any kind of like medical issues that you have went through, family issues that you went through and stuff like that, other people can benefit from that. And one way that you can give back to the community and also fill your own cup too is like joining like Facebook groups and helping out with questions and stuff like that. For instance, I'm part of a Crohn's Facebook group, hysterectomy Facebook group, narcolepsy group, bodybuilding group. I'm part of all these groups. And then I try when I'm on social media to answer some of these people's questions, because then I appreciate it when they answer my questions. So that is like the very first thing. The other thing too is really about receiving the goodness, receiving the love, all of those kinds of things, is making sure that you are open to receiving, because you could be blocking some of the stuff that spirit is trying to bring into your life. I know it sounds kind of strange because, card 2 people really have like the new beginnings thing coming up, but card C people, I feel like for some reason, I just feel like you dragging your feet with newness and change and stuff like that. And it's like, hey, and for some reason that saying is coming up about things happen for you, not to you kind of situation. And it's like, I feel like you need to like grab life by the horns and stop just trying to have life live you, kind of, so to speak. And it's like, you have a lot of dreams, you have a lot of things that you wanted, but I feel like they were pushed down and now it's time to bring them back up. It's like, we're not promised tomorrow. So it's like, when you cross over on the other side, what are you going to regret that you did or didn't do? And that's the thing that I think about every single day. What haven't I done? I need to do this. And so then it's almost like I'm getting also like jumping and it will appear. I've tried that. People give me looks all the time because how crude I feel from. Yes. Oh my gosh. But Juanita, that's the reason why I feel like that you're here, is because spiritual peeps, we've all been through a lot of crap. Like I thought that like I was the only one that went through so much in my life, but then I met other spiritual peeps and I'm like, oh, I freaking get it now. Let's see, make contact and clear up what happened night in the future. I don't know. 1 second. Oh my God, I'm doing the same. I will try to go outside the box. Yes. Hearing all of card C. Yes, Carrie, that it was so freaking meant to be. Yes. And I don't know why, but I just keep on getting like the feeling like spend the money, like that Joy girl, what's her name? She's from the church, like Joel Oldstein, but her name is Joy something, where she was like, eat the cookie, buy the shoes. That's what you're going to freaking have to do. And then it says, someone's asked, will JP make contact and clear up what happened that night in the near future? And I don't know why, but I feel like a no again for you. I'm sorry, but doesn't mean that he can't, but right now I don't feel like it. I feel you. I'm a MA medical anomaly besides the normal stuff. Yes. Okay. And Jamie, yes, love it. Okay. But we're on card 4, card C already. Any questions about card C, which is be a light to others? You have a powerful message to share. Shine your light on the world so that others can learn from you. Okay. For some reason, Jamie, I was thinking about you during card B. So you might have to watch the replay for card B. Mm-hmm. And so it's so funny. Yeah, exactly. And like, also like, cubital tunnel, like, and Carolina, I think is in that group now too, because I had cubital tunnel surgery. Skin cancer. I'm in a skin cancer group. I'm in all these groups, and it's really awesome because you can help out other people and then you can get helped out too. I just floored an eye doctor, speechless this time. Okay, great. Okay. So I love you guys. Let me know if you have any questions or anything like that. I'm not sure what that is, Justine. Is that like a fist bump? Is that like a high five? But yeah, so just let me know if you have any questions. I'll go through the comments a little bit later, but I hope that you guys have a great Sunday. I hope there's sunshine where you are, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.